Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This is the second time this season that these NFC rivals will square off, and it promises to be a good one. It always is when these two divisional foes get together, especially the second time around when there's a score to settle from game one. It's the Bears going up against the Vikings. So for the call of this Week 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you very much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Twin Cities and the expansive new U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. So let's take a look here at the key inactives. And, Charles, I guess you get this late in the year, you expect to see some guys populating on this list.
You're exactly right. No one's happy about it, but it really shouldn't be a surprise. So the guys who are playing in their spots, in their stead, they have to step up now and make big plays for their team.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. A play fake. Bradford. Got a man, it's right. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They run it with McKinnon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not
now a hit, and the ball comes out. Bradford has lost it. I call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So on 4th down, the Vikings will call on their punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside. First quarter, we get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Here again is McKinnon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Bradford. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now 4th down.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air, but I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice, because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part, because now you've given hope to the offense, maybe help create a big play for them, instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran many a stadium step for my errors.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Bradford now. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
2nd down, Bradford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route, because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Here we go now. Left.
First carry of the game here for Matt Asiata. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
339.
Bradford from the gun on 3rd down, surveying the field. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Forbath will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. See what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 339.
A 1st down throw for Bradford. Complete to right. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Blue
taken down. Geno Atkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Third and long for Bradford. A dump down to McKinnon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
On 1st and 10, Bradford. And Rudolph has it left side. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the red zone now, Bradford. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
To the air again with Bradford. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Here's Bradford, and complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. 7 yards remaining here on 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
Don't drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now from the 50. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, partner, the hit sure looks like a simple route, but I think the issue with it is a lot of time when you're making that play, you're actually working your way back inside towards traffic where the big guys are coming from inside out, whether it's defensive ends or linebackers. And a lot of the time, instead of securing the pass, your eyes might stray towards the middle and wonder where the big hit's going to come from.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. Bradford. He's got time in the pocket. Look, pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Sam Acho able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Thanks to their punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with the offense pinned back against their own end zone. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. On 3rd down, Bradford. Got a man, it's right. He got 29 yards that time.
As a former defender, Brandon, the goal was always to tackle the receiver immediately after the catch. When you missed and gave up additional yardage, you didn't make anyone on your team happy. That's why I'm sitting here next to you.
Wright's got it. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Second down now after the pass completion. Now Bradford on second down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Now a play fake here on first down. And right with it here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the offense lining up first and 10. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. And on second and 10 now. Second down, Bradford again. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 40-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Geno Atkins in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Here's McKinnon. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line, that room to run just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
It was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening, not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
And Forbath will put this one through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it first and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for it.
They win game number 7, which was their goal at the beginning of the season and the final game of the season.
And I know a lot of people would wonder about the celebration. Why would you be so excited? Getting 7 wins. Well, guess what? That's what they wanted to do. To hit a goal, that means something for a team, and they should celebrate that fact.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.